So shopping happened today. I forgot to vlog, but my mom was with me, and we actually did the majority of the shopping together, like side by side. So I couldn't really vlog while I was doing that because she doesn't like to. But I am having so. I'm gonna work on my Tumblr. I'm gonna get that started. Well, not started. I already have one. I'm gonna start getting stuff situated. So that way I can link it with things and Google fucking just Google, you frustrate me, right? You you're offering a new name for the Google profiles for YouTube and all that, but you're not changing the link to the YouTube. You're not changing the YouTube link. So therefore there's no point in changing your Google identity if your link's not going to change. Because then that just confuses people. It's like, why is your Google identity this, but your link is this? Like, your YouTube link is this. That makes no, And then you basically give me an additional Google Plus page to manage. It's linked to my YouTube account, which is linked to the same email account that my main Google Plus thing is linked to. So I have two Google Plus pages that I don't even fucking use, for that matter. I only use the one Google Plus page because I just don't. And I've got another Google Plus page that doesn't. It's possibly, potentially not going to get used. Like, just trying to figure it out alone just makes me want to give up, because everything is just so complicated. It makes zero sense. There's, like, they say to learn more and stuff, right? And then it's just a bunch of jargon that's like worded in such a buttfuck way that you need to be a lawyer to understand it. It's like, it makes no sense to me. They're not simple. They're saying they're making things simple and they're trying to simplify things, make it easier to use. Bullshit. If you're gonna give a learn more page, put a couple videos on that learn more page. Somebody can potentially explain it into a manner that folks like me can understand and apply to it. Because, hey, I'm 28. I did not get all this internet technology stuff in my high school classes, like for an elective. Like, I didn't have these options when I was in high school to do anything like this. So it was just basic stuff like Excel, Word, just basic stuff. Like, when I was in high school, it was like 2003 was like my graduating year. Even though I didn't graduate high school, that was my graduating year. It's 10 freaking years ago. High school academics have changed as far as, so it's like, in order for me to know all that stuff, I need to take a social networking class in a college. Like, I need to go to college and learn all that stuff. And it's like, it's not as easily accessible for someone like me. So if they're wanting to make everything easy to access, they want to make everything simpler, connect everything to one thing. But it's like, I already had a Google Plus account rigged to the email address that's rigged to the YouTube account that's rigged to that URL. It's all the same name. Why did you just give me an additional Google Plus page if we're connecting it all together? Why? It makes zero sense. Why didn't you just take... It makes zero sense, man. How simple is that? Why is there no videos on the Learn More page? How come, like, there's like a bunch of other things that are connected to YouTube and Google that when you click Learn More, there's like one or two videos on the side that give you a brief description, something to where it's like, okay, this is manageable for me to understand. Okay, this makes a little more sense. It took me 20 minutes to cipher through all the information and figure out that my YouTube link isn't going to change. The name of my YouTube link isn't going to change if I change my Google identity. It'll stay the same, which is why I just left it the way it is, because there's no point in changing my Google identity if my link's not going to change. I could have changed my, YouTube link to something, BlastHound, something else, if I was given that opportunity. But it took me 20 minutes to figure out that my link wasn't going to change, so I left it alone. 20 minutes, damn near 20, no, it was closer to 10 actually. Exaggeration on the 20. It was close to 10 minutes to figure all that out. Oh my freaking gosh, Google, why are you doing this? I understand the intent behind it, but really you're just screwing your users. You're screwing your small end users who could potentially become a high-end user, a high-end creator. Like, you never know what's going to happen between today, tomorrow, or next year. For all I know, tomorrow something could happen and I could end up being as big as the Shaytards or CTFXC or something. Or I could be on the lower end of the spectrum, closer to like Cater 17, getting 30k hits a vid, maybe 50k hits a vid. Or I could even end up getting, 1.5. Like, you never know what's going to end up happening. You never know what kind of content creator level I'm going to end up at. But what you're doing right now, Google, is not benefiting the small people who could potentially become just like, iJustine, Toby Turner. You want to throw names out there, Vlog Brothers, Fine Brothers. You're not helping the people who are passionate about this, who want to do this. Obviously I don't care about the money. I've been doing this for a year now, and I've only got 20 bucks on my AdSense account, like, from doing this. It's clearly not about the money to me. It's clearly about just finding an outlet, finding a passion, letting that stuff just flow. And you're not helping me to make it easier for me to share my content, to share things that I like. You're not making it easier. You're making it harder with what you've just done overnight. You really have. And I do believe that this is going to be my vlog for today. It's going to be a rant vlog. I guess I'll title it Rant Vlog, because fuck Google right now, yeah? I swear, that's what I do, because hey, that's me. And I'm real. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already, share, favorite, comment, all that wonderful stuff, and I will see you tomorrow.